Chickies, what's up, guys? Well, I figured I'd do an update on my chicks. As you can see, they are getting quite big. They got their feathers are coming in good. They're starting to get tail feathers now. Let's see, these guys were born the 27th. So they're really taking off. I did have to make a few changes. I left the lights on for the most part because it's in my basement. And right now it's about 62 degrees in here. So I've been leaving the lights on for them, even though they probably don't need it. I did have to make some changes to their water bowl and the food bowl. As you can see, I had to hang them on a rope. Their food bowl there. There's their food bowl. I hang it. Same thing with the water bowl over here. I hanged it. But then I had to make a little platform out of wood to hold the weight of it, because what was happening, I found, is when I hung the water, keep in mind these cheap bowls ain't made for what I did. I drilled a hole, and you could see I put some hot glue on there to seal it and everything, and then I hung it. But what was happening was, since it was hanging off of just the rope and nothing underneath it, the water was it was basically overfilling itself, and it kept all dumping out into the box. So I had to prop some boards up on there to support the weight so it doesn't empty itself out. So far that's been working fairly well for me. Like I said, I had to come up with something. I just did that last night. These guys, they shit so much and it just sticks to them, and it's everywhere. It was in their food bowl, it was in their water bowl, it's coming out their butts, it's hanging off the trays. I've never seen it. I've never seen anything like it. At any rate, so I had to hang them. And so far, we're doing pretty good. With the food bowl is perfect. They didn't get nothing in there. The water bowl, they're kicking up some of the straw every once in a while. And I have to pick a piece out here and there. But I think yesterday and the day before, I must have changed their water bowl at least 7 or 8 times, because they kept shitting in it. You know, and I don't want them to get any kind of diseases or anything. Obviously, they're only little babies. So, but outside of that, they're doing pretty good. I started them on the other food, that 24% grower food. They seem to really like that. Giving them the grit. I have the chicken grit that I mix in. The Macious Earth, I mix all that in. I made kind of like a little mix of things in this jar here, and I kind of just dump a little bit of everything in there. And you know, there's just a little bit of everything in there. Oh, and what else I put in there is I had some organic grass seed that I mixed in there as well. They love grass seed. So I got that, their food, the grit, and the Macious Earth. Looks like they're all getting ready for a nap. But outside of that, I mean, they're doing good. Where are we at now? We're at 13 still. So we lost 2, and we're holding steady on 13. And so far they're all growing, they're all eating and drinking, and they're definitely all shitting. So you know, they're doing good. I'm very happy with it, with the process so far and how they're getting. The only thing I'm starting to worry about is I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do something with another box here, or I'm gonna have to maybe get some chicken wire and put on top of here, because there's 1 or 2 of them that can, if they jump and they start flapping their wings. One actually flew out and hit me the other day when I came in. So they're starting to fly. I don't know how high they can fly, or how far, or how long. I mean, but so I might have to address that issue if you know, if they start getting out of there. But I don't think they're going to, because for the most part it seems like they stick together. Like, you know what I mean? If one goes to eat, they all go to eat. You know, that kind of that nature. Um, so we'll have to wait and see on that. Outside of that, so far everything's going good. Um, I had some last night. I had some leftover peas from dinner, and you could see there's one or two left in there. They gobbled them up. It took them, you know, a few pecks to break one or two of them apart enough for them to eat it, which I figured it would. But more or less, I gave them for something to do. You know, I mean, they were probably picking on those peas for a couple hours. I give them something to do so they're not bored. So they had some of that, and then I had the sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and that. I've been giving them as treats. I just ordered. I ordered some scratch online, and one of the other YouTubers said he's giving his chickens bird seed, wild bird seed, and I never thought about that. And I seen it at the Tractor Supply store. Boy, you can get like an 80-pound bag of that for $8. I think I seen it there for. So this weekend I'm gonna take a trip down to our Tractor Supply store. I'm gonna pick up some more stuff. I'm gonna grab some more different things for them to eat. The wild bird seed being one, because that stuff is real. When I even looked at it, it's real fine. It's kind of, you know what I mean? It'd be perfect for them to be able to eat it, you know, because they're small. And I think that, you know, I'll give that a shot with them. But um, as you can see, I'm standing here talking, and they're passed right out. That's it. And they don't last long though. They'll be like that for about 5-10 minutes, and then you'll see one will get up and then jump on all of them and wake them all up. But so far I've been loving them. It's a blast. I'm in here when I'm home. I'm in every hour and that, checking with them, checking on them, see how they're doing. Then I'll take one or two of them out at a time, hold them in my hand. I've been feeding them the treats out of with my hand. They've been eating everything right out of my hand. That's pretty interesting, you know, because you have all of them trying to jump to get the, you know, the treat at the same time. And then there's one or two that are like bossy, and they open their feathers and knock the other ones out of the way. And if they weren't sleeping, I'd show you. The next one I'll show you. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty comical to watch. But so outside of that, guys, that's about it. That's our I think that's what, our second or third update with them. They were born the 27th. That's where they're at now. As you can see, they are getting big. They're really getting them. The wings are coming out on them. Like I said, they're starting to get their tail feathers and whatnot. And they're doing good. You know, so far they seem to be happy. I also started. I got some organic dirt a few days ago myself, and I started. I planted some regular grass, and I have it here in some cartons in the basement. And I was going to try to grow some regular grass, but I was watching a video last night, and the gentleman was growing some sprouts and whatnot, and it seems like that would be a real healthy way for me to go for them, and it doesn't seem like it's too much work, and so I may be looking up on that a little bit more to see if I can grow some sprouts myself for these guys, because they're, from what I've seen in the video, they're definitely small enough for these little guys to eat them, you know. So alright guys, that's it. That's our update. Everybody's doing good. We're still holding steady on 13, and they're getting big, and they're eating, and they're shitting. Alright guys, thanks for watching.